Hi, all. This is Saida Volkara from Becoming I Am here with the astrology of Sunday, April 5th. And what I can tell you for Sunday, April 5th is that whole rolling my eyes energy. And I'll tell you why. So, after we get out of the 2 days of hot emotional mess with this moon being in Scorpio, after we get away from the 2 days of I need justice with the moon in Libra, now we move into the moon being in Scorpio. Sagittarius, sorry, the moon being in Sagittarius. And this, did we really need this? Did we really need the wise ass of the Scorpio, the zodiac, to come over here and remind us of our drama? Okay, because this is like that friend that comes over and said, I told you. I told you this was going to be trauma. You didn't even want to hear me when I told you before that this was going to be some serious drama. This is making me laugh, you guys. And and then to make things just a little bit more spicy. Let's say putting more salt in that wound. You know, like if you have that wound and then they take salt and they're scrubbing it in there. Okay. We have the sun in Aries, which is seeing clearly the BS around us that is blocking our happiness because we have a square in Pluto in Aquarius. So remember the day before, Venus in Taurus had the square in Pluto in Aquarius. And today we have Aries and Sun in Aries in a square with Pluto in Aquarius. That is 2 days in a row where Pluto in Aquarius is rearing its ugly little head to say, look at the rabbit, it's over here. This is the carrots, the dollar bills, the whatever it is that you want. It's over here. It's over here. But do you see this wall that's blocking it? Uh-huh. I mean, this is like the big fat I told you so energy from the universe because we have Sagittarius here. So it's the lesson, the wise one, blah, blah, blah. And what do we have? Then we have this energy of poor little Venus in Taurus creating a sextile, right? Because why not? That net being casted out into the universe with the North Node in Aries. This is literally it coming towards you and saying, see, you were always supposed to go in this direction. This was part of your destiny. But we wanted you to see that the direction that you were going was not right, that it was hurting you. And the only way to do that is to rub it in your face, all the shit that is around you, and making you eat it. And then you're just kind of like, well, thank you for loving me that much, for rubbing all this shit in my face. Is the big I told you so from the universe. And I don't know what I told you so is going to be affecting, how it's going to be affecting you guys, right? This can be conspiracy theories coming through. This can be family members that you gave another chance to that you knew you shouldn't. This can be situations where you knew you shouldn't have gone. You knew you shouldn't have whatever, and you didn't listen and you did. And now we have this problem. And so now you're sitting here thinking, now what? So you're telling me I'm supposed to be living this other life or moving this other direction. So how exactly do you want to make that happen? And do you know what the universe tells you? Stay tuned to next week so we can find out how we're going to slowly decipher this labyrinth that you are in. You got to love it when they're assholes like this, because I think that whatever is being revealed, right? I think it was something that we didn't want to see. Because sometimes it's not that you can't see something, it's that it's right in front of your face and you just don't want to see it because it just hurts, because it doesn't feel right, because this shouldn't be right in this universe. This should not be okay. But it is true. And so keep that in mind. It's not, what is that? There is no worse blind man than the one that refuses to see. And unfortunately, a lot of us are getting an awakening that comes from that same aspect. You knew it in your bones. Your intuition said it. You couldn't find evidence, but you knew it. You just knew it. And then it came through. And now it's just like, now what? Now what do I do with all of this? You take it one day at a time. I hope this helps.